Check. Thank you to the faculty and staff for the great impacts they have left on our lives and the help they gave us daily. I pray that you guide each and every student as they embark on their journeys and let them experience the true joy that only comes from you. Thank you for all that you do, and thank you for sending your Son to die on the cross for our sins. In your name we pray. Amen. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, you may be seated. Good evening, and once again, welcome to the West Lauderdale graduation ceremony for the class of 2021. We would like to remind you that this is a dignified ceremony, and we ask that you show your respect to these graduates seated behind me by staying seated until the last graduate receives his or her diploma. We also ask that you refrain from loud, inappropriate outbursts during this formal occasion. We would like to recognize our special guest tonight, Dr. John Mark Kane, Superintendent of Education, Mr. Ed Mosley, Assistant Superintendent of Education, board members, Mr. Kelvin Jackson, Mr. Dusty Culpepper, Mrs. Barbara Jones, Mr. Josh Thompson, and Mr. Michael Wilson, Mr. Kevin Cheatham, Director of Career and Technical Education, Ms. Diane Freeman, Director of Special Services, Ms. Sandy Reed, Director of Curriculum 9 through 12, Mrs. Karen Williams, Director of Curriculum K through 8, Dr. DeShannon Davis, CTE Director, Mr. Ken Hardy, Director of Federal Programs, Dr. Marie Roberts, Instructional Technologist, Mrs. Renee Foreman, Testing Coordinator, Mr. Glenn Booth, Principal of West Lauderdale Middle School, Mrs. Lee Rogers, Assistant Principal at West Lauderdale Middle School, Mr. Elliott Brewer, Principal of West Lauderdale Elementary, Dr. Tori Shirley, Assistant Principal of West Lauderdale Elementary, and all of the West Lauderdale staff members and teachers who are present. We also extend a special welcome to the Lauderdale County Board of Supervisors. Tonight, these students are bringing closure to the one chapter of their lives, a chapter full of memories, aspiration, perseverance, and success. Graduates, we honor your achievements this evening. At this time, I have the honor of presenting you the Salutatorian and Valedictorian of this graduating class. Graduates, as your names are called, please come forward and receive your awards. The Salutatorian of the class of 2021 is Miss Olivia Palmer.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Olivia Palmer, and I'm honored and humbled to be chosen to represent my peers as a salutatorian of the class of 2021. You all will have to excuse me because while I thoroughly enjoy talking, as my teachers and parents can all attest, I'm not a huge fan of public speaking, so this speech has created a lot of anxiety since I was told that I had to make one. When I began looking for inspiration from other salutatorian speeches, it became very clear that there's a defined set of common categories that these speeches usually fall into. If you've ever attended a graduation, you can probably list these off yourself. There's the thank everyone who's ever influenced me ever speech, the never-ending list of obstacles and or achievements, and finally, the overly emotional, this class is my family speech. It will probably come to as a shock to the rest of my class and anyone fairly close to a member of our class that the latter resonated with me most. Before all of you listening begin to groan, I can assure you that little to none of us consider us a family in a mushy-gushy or even affectionate way. The family we have created is one of great dysfunction. You know, like the talk politics at Thanksgiving, leave the table at Christmas dinner, crazy uncle who's better excluded from the public eye type families. We are notorious for being the class that fails to come together on almost anything. Up until this year, we have always attended other grades' holiday and after parties rather than coming together to host our own. We did not have a class breakfast until our junior year and only did so then by the grace of our parents who stepped into our ridiculousness and are infamously known for our class group message and the contention caused by it. We have always been the group that caused our previous teachers to breathe a sigh of relief and praise the heavens above at summer break, and have been known to make the school faculty swear that this is the last time they will ever bring a group of students here ever again on field trips. Sorry, underclassmen. Before I begin to make our relationship seem overwhelmingly negative, I would like to make note that oftentimes the most dysfunctional families are the best to be a part of. Believe it or not, there's typically a whole lot of love and fun to be found amidst all the chaos. As someone who is a part of a somewhat dysfunctional family of my own, I've embraced the last 13 years we have spent together in all of its absurdity, and am truly sad to part ways with this extraordinary group of people sitting behind me, full of big personalities, God-given talents and gifts, and most of all, bursting with potential. The resilience this class has shown in our school career thus far is extraordinary, and the hardships our class has endured, both as one body and as individuals, are unlike any other. Although we may not always be on the same page as a whole, we are fiercely loyal to one another, and there's a class full of people behind me who would have my back if I ever were to need them. I'm beyond proud to be a part of this tremendous group of young adults, and I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that within each of us is the capability for great success. So, class of 2021, please remember that although we may be dysfunctional, we are indeed a family, 138 brothers and sisters in this uncertain world. I pray we each always cherish the memories we have created together and hold close to the truth God promised all in Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. We have been blessed with amazing leaders, teachers, and parents who have prepared us to enter the upcoming phases of our lives, and I'm so incredibly excited to see how all of our futures unfold. As for the rest of you listening, I'd like to thank you all for the exhausting effort of keeping us afloat all of these years. It would also be greatly appreciated if someone could say a prayer or check back in the next 10 to 15 years to make sure one of us is planning a reunion. Thank you.
Tonight in a class of 138 with 32 high honor and 25 honor graduates, the valedictorian of the class of 2021 is Miss Rhea Clymer.
Good evening, West Lauderdale friends and family, faculty and staff, and graduating class of 2021. Tonight is a night we have all been waiting for, our high school graduation ceremony. It is an honor and a privilege to stand before you this evening as your valedictorian and fellow classmate. Tonight is not only about greeting our futures, but the next chapters of our lives, but also about saying goodbye to our past. First, however, I would like to emphasize how deeply grateful I am to the teachers, custodians, lunch workers, administrators, family members, support systems, and volunteers who have poured into our high school careers and made us better for it. To say thank you is an understatement. When I was looking back to our high school experience here at West Lauderdale to piece together this farewell speech, it at first seemed like an insurmountable task. There's no way to summarize everyone's experiences here. We have all dealt with so much in our past 4 years, and then, of course, only a class like ours would have to join our administrators, teachers, and families in navigating the global pandemic of 2019. Like Olivia already mentioned, our class is resilient. Not only have we survived high school, but we have figured out how to thrive here in our different ways. When I asked some of the seniors what they were most proud of accomplishing here at WLHS, this was their response. We are proud of winning art competitions, state championships, maintaining good grades, graduating in general, and making friends. We are proud of marching and singing in Disney World, traveling to other states for competitions, and leaving legacies in our band and sports teams. Some of us are proud of overcoming virtual learning challenges, and others are proud of leading our school clubs like FCA, NHS, Student Council, and HOSA. Class of 2021, you have worked hard to get here. Whether seen or unseen, your efforts are valuable and they are praiseworthy. Look around at your classmates and your friends and take this moment in and appreciate it. Be proud to sit here on this football field tonight. When asked, my graduating class also described these past 4 years as the following: long, informative, exhausting, eye-opening, a roller coaster, stressful, a wild card, and unforgettable. While we are all ready to move on to the next stages of our lives, there will, of course, be things we will miss about this place. We will miss seeing our friends on the daily basis, the crazy pep rallies, the games, the shared laughs, shared tears, the teachers who pushed us to be our very best, and obviously the snack machine. We will miss hearing the story of Coach Bertner's first kiss under the bleachers and supporting Mr. Abdallah with all of his biking endeavors. We'll miss our proms and our homecomings, labs for physics or chemistry or biology. We will miss the people we grew up with and those we met along the way. West Lauderdale, as we part ways, may we remember all that you've taught us. May we remember everything and everyone that you have given us. Seniors, never forget. For Caldwell, to keep our eyes on the prize. For Allen, to work hard and be kind. For Abdallah, to not be a knucklehead. For Waters, to dare to disturb the universe. Congratulations, class of 2021, on your well-deserved success. Together, we made it through West Lauderdale High School, a global pandemic, virtual learning, and a senior year unlike any other. Be proud of who you are becoming. Be proud of the process. Goodbye, West Lauderdale. May we step forward now with courage, resilience, and love. I know we are all more than ready to graduate. So, as Mr. Grant would always tell the band right before a big performance, let's do this. Thank you.
Members of the graduating class of 2021, parents and family members, honored guests, and members of the faculty. As is tradition, these seniors composed their class motto during the school year. This year's motto, a quote by the fictional character of The Office, Andy Bernard, played by actor Ed Helms, reads, "I wish there was a way to know you were in the good old days before you actually left them." In my opinion, a more fitting motto could not have been selected. The good old days we think of were a world without a pandemic, a mask-free world, a world where we shook hands, gave hugs, and blew out birthday candles before then eating the cake. We gathered to worship, went to packed out stadiums and theaters, and in general enjoyed each other's company with relatively no fear or doubt. Then COVID-19 changed that world for us. We sheltered in place at home, began to wear masks, and stopped activities that were part of our daily lives. The world was suddenly filled with uncertainty and fear. The good old days seemed a far and distant past, even though they were only a short time ago. Our students and teachers were faced with the daunting challenge of continuing learning in a virtual setting. The challenges teachers faced during this time have been equated to building an airplane in midair while also learning to fly it. Our students faced no less of a challenge, yet somehow they all succeeded. This past August, our schools made the bold decision to return to learning in person. Slowly at first, but then we gained confidence. And with confidence, we gained momentum. Students, teachers, and parents all bravely accepted the challenge and stepped into an uncertain setting. What happened was nothing short of amazing. Everyone stepped up and did their part to keep the setting as safe as possible. We all wore masks with conviction. Teachers taught class, mastered new technology, and worked diligently with their students to help them succeed, all while sanitizing their entire classroom 3 to 4 times daily. Custodians went into overdrive to keep the classrooms, the buses, and the schools in general safe and sanitary. Cafeteria workers prepped and delivered meals to students at school and at home. And our bus drivers delivered both children and meals. Parents, you did an amazing job. You made sure your students arrived at school each day with a mask. You made sure you kept us informed of your child's health, and you all showed patience and support for us throughout the year. For all of this, we are immensely grateful. Thank you. As we navigated this school year, the class of seniors seated behind me acted as leaders in our school and our community as well. Their actions set the example for our underclassmen to follow. The members of this class have shown unbelievable strength and character. The grace and maturity with which they face these challenges is nothing short of amazing. These graduates have shown that they have what it takes to overcome any obstacle. Throughout this year, we all stayed the course, and things slowly but surely began to improve. We have been able to return to activities once we thought might be a thing of the past. For this, we are thankful. The good old days we feared may be gone forever have begun to return. We now have hope that we will see the end of this terrible pandemic and enjoy the world we once took for granted. For you graduates, I pray your school days have been a good experience. I pray you do look back on these days of high school as the good old days. However, I also pray that your best days are ahead of you. I pray we as educators have accomplished our goal of preparing you for your future. You have been a joy for us all at West Lauderdale High School for the past 4 years, and we hate to see you go. Each and every class holds a special place for us as educators, but please do not discount your place or the influence you have had upon us or our school. As a class, you are truly a tough act to follow. So enjoy tonight and file it away with the rest of the good old days for now. Then go out and make your future better days even better. Graduates, tonight's occasion is ultimately why we as educators are here. This is the end goal we have had in mind for you since the first day you stepped into a kindergarten classroom. Ladies and gentlemen, we have here a class which has the characteristics needed to lead the world we live in to a better and brighter future than ever before. Seniors, this ceremony marks the end of high school and the beginning of the rest of your lives. This is the completion of a milestone you have anticipated for many years. Each of you will leave here tonight and begin pursuing your dreams. But for tonight, we celebrate years of memories and applaud you for your outstanding accomplishments. As proof of your achievements, we have listed the following examples, and we ask that you stand as your honor is called. Audience members, we ask you to hold your applause until the final accomplishment has been recognized. Mississippi Star student with 34 ACT. Eminent Scholar. ACT Scholar. Enlisted to serve in the United States military. Eagle Scout. 4-H State Congress Beef Visual Presentation winner. 4-H State Horse Show first place Drawn Art. 4-H State Horse Show second place Gated Halter. 4-H State Horse Show champion Gated Equitation. Gatorade Player of the Year finalist for the state of Mississippi. HOSA State Recognition, Emergency Medicine. HOSA State Recognition, Medical Assisting. Lauderdale 4-H Agri-Science Club, Lieutenant Governor's Award. Member of the Libby Gary Chapter of the National Honor Society. Mississippi American Legion, Boys State. Mississippi FFA Association State Fair finalist, Star Farmer. Mississippi FFA Association State finalist, Welding Competition. Mississippi Simmental Sembra Association, Simmental Princess. Mississippi Scholar and Text Master. Premier Preps All-Region Team. Signed academic scholarship of $5,000 or more. Signed athletic scholarship. State FFA degree. State Games Championship team. Student Council Class Officer. WTOK All-Scholastic Sports Team. Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Outstanding Minority Youth. We would also like to recognize the members of these West Lauderdale High School activities. Academic Team. Archery. Baseball. Band. Boys basketball. Girls basketball. Cheer. Color guard. Chorus. Cross country. Esports. Football. Golf. Boys powerlifting. Boys soccer. Girls soccer. Softball. Tennis. Track. The following are Mississippi High School Activity Association recognitions. Lindy Callahan Scholar Athlete nominees. Member of a Scholar Athlete team. North State Champion Girls Soccer. Mississippi High School Activity Association All-Star Game participant. Mississippi Association of Coaches All-State Team. Mississippi Association of Coaches All-Star Player. Second Team All-State Football. District Champions Cross Country. District Champions Golf. District Runner-Up Boys Soccer. District Runner-Up Football. District Champions Girls Soccer. District Most Valuable Players. District Pitcher of the Year. District Super 22 Football. First Team All-District Baseball. First Team All-District Boys Basketball. First Team All-District Cross Country. First Team All-District Football. First Team All-District Soccer. First Team All-District Softball. Second Team All-District Softball. Second Team All-District Football. State Marching Band Evaluation Excellent Color Guard. State Marching Band Evaluation Excellent Percussion. State Band Evaluation Excellent Sight Reading. State Band Evaluation Superior Concert Band and Wind Ensemble. State Championship Finalist Winter Guard. Class of 2021, thank you for allowing us to watch you perform academically and athletically. Thank you for being a part of our lives and for allowing us to be a part of yours. You have truly left the kingdom a better place than you found it. I am so thankful for each of you, and it's truly been an honor to serve as your principal during your time at West Lauderdale High School. Last but certainly not least, let us not fail to give credit to our parents, our grandparents, and to all of our community members. For it is your love, dedication, and unwavering support that has carried each of these graduates throughout their life when they found it hard to walk on their own. To the teachers and faculty members, your commitment to your students and your passion for teaching and the foundation upon which the education of each student is built. Thank you all for the support you have given these graduates throughout their journey so that they may walk the line tonight and receive an honor that can never be taken from them, their high school diploma. Graduates, we encourage you to continue to aspire to do great things and to always serve your fellow man. Regardless of where you go from here, always remember that our prayer for you is that you continue to grow wiser, you rise to meet life's challenges, and you seek God's will. Class of 2021, we wish you all the very best.
On behalf of the faculty and staff, I wish for you the happiness of productive lives. Good luck, and may God richly bless you. Diplomas are not gifts. They must be earned. Their list of accomplishments and their presence here show that these seniors have earned them. At this time, we would like to present each senior with his or her merited award.
First row of graduates, please stand. Rhea Lindyway Clymer. Olivia Ann Palmer. Joshua Ryan Eakes. John David Voss II. Matthew David Bowling. Mary Grace Wansley. Casey Ray Williams. Kennedy Ella Grice. Ember Lynn Temple. Addison Elaine Pope. Riley Clark Crawford. Allie Grace Appleby. Alice Brickle Williamson. Dylan Patrick Williams. Sadie Scarlett Odom. Julie Marie Booth. Heather Alyssa Papazon. John Cameron Plowman. Dylan Luke Duncan. Haley Danielle Dial. William Brett Gordon. Peyton Jordan Henderson. Isabella Grace Townsend. Olivia Nicole Webster. Kayla Nicole Wooten. Isabella Caitlin Sanders. Hunter Glenn Blansett. Ivan Betancourt. Griffin Wayne Atkinson. Evan Grace Brandstetter. Jackson Aaron Lafferty. Summer Quinice Williams. Sam Trejo Balderas. Abigail Rossi Carter. Madison Alyssa McCary. Kayla Rianne Horton. Savannah Lee Cooksey. Carly Brooke Sistrunk. Peyton Shanley Thomas. Caitlin Carol Whitney. Gabrielle Brianna Hutchinson. Brittany Deshawn McDaniel. Elijah Reed Rank. Jacob Douglas Smith. McKagan Richard Massengale. Mason Hunter Willis. Jocelyn Elena Broom Tucker. William Cole Wilkerson. Logan Alexander Duke. Colin Douglas Everett. Cohen Foster Hurst. Tanner Ethan Smith. Abigail Brianne Hudnall. Nina Elizabeth Hay. Matthew Alexander Etheridge. Michael Layton Jenkins. Mackenzie Brooke Robinson. Abraham Bassam Abdullaholic. Ira Zane Alexander. Don Franklin Blackwell III. Eric Demond Blockson. Brookley Jean Bowles. Brooks Swayze Buchanan. Julia Lee Butler. Aaron Lucille Bynum. Cameron Elijah Cagle. Ellie Nanette Carlisle. Ethan Dakota Chisholm. Abigail Lee Cockrell. Isaiah Jacaleb Combs. Laney Ray Crawford. Josiah Lee Davis. Zaria Mian Davis. Daniel Austin Deaton. Madison Lee Dixon. Natalie Hope Evans. Morgan Riley Fields. Jonathan William Ford. Levi Ryan Freeman. Chandler Nicole Green. Isabel Maya Halley. Alina Marie Harden. Jalen Scott Harden. Tyrus Andreas Harrison. Mally Margaret Hudson. Justin Elijah Humphrey. Bethany Nicole Junkins. Jacob Corbin Kynard. Nicholas John Kinney. Tabrisha Lakaya Lewis. Larissa Ann Long. Samuel Quentin Martin. Deshaun Elion Mathis Jr. Cody Lane McKay. Elijah Jaquez McKenzie. Michael Daniel McNeil. Jacob Reed McNeil. Connor James McOgan. Javion Jaquez Merrill. Catherine Marie Miles. Avery Joyce Miller. Nicholas Cole Miller. Elena Lee Mixon. Colton J. Moffitt. Venencia Denise Munnings. Kaylee Leanne Marie Neal. Gregory Chandler Nutter. Tanner Blake Parker. Morgan Taylor Parnell. Keenan Isaiah Peoples. Destiny Nicole Phillips. Matthew Dylan Pierce. Nicholas Cameron Prince. William Connor Rayner. Joshua James Randall. Joseph Callahan Rosenbaum. Skylar Grace Scott. Ainsley Jade Sharp. Sarah Hadley Schuler. Jayla Inez Salmon Allen. Raven Lynn Sims. Brianna Elizabeth Shiloh Smith. Noah Samuel Stevens. Sydney Carson Stokes. Mackenzie Catherine Street. Jacob Tyler Sullivan. Sarah Ashley Swanner. Lamika Tashayla Thomas. Michaela Maureen Vanderpool. Jesse David Wagner. Zachary Kane Walker. Kaylee Nicole Warren. Kylie Diane Wiggins. Landon Eli Williams. William Lamar Withers. Colton Matthew Woodall. Mackenzie Grace Wright. Abigail Louise Ute.
We have reached the pinnacle of our ceremony. Candidates for graduation, please stand. On behalf of the faculty and administration, it is indeed an honor and a privilege to pronounce you graduates of West Lauderdale High School. At this time, graduates, please move your tassel to the left. Congratulations, class of 2021.